Hello, welcome back to Press Review. Let's start by taking a look at today's front pages in the Middle East. Starting from Beirut, where Lebanon's Daily Star leads today, reporting that Tamam Salam begins his work as Lebanon's new prime minister at the Conseil today, 2 days after he unveiled the National Interest Cabinet. It also reports a woman in a wheelchair was prevented from boarding a plane over the weekend by an employee of Lebanon's Middle East Airlines. She plans to sue the company, and that an Ethiopian Airlines co-pilot has hijacked a plane bound for Rome and flown it to Geneva, where he wants to seek asylum. And from Turkey, the Hurriyet Daily reports that the head of Turkey's defense procurement agency, Murat Bayar, has dismissed claims that his organization has ignored Western concerns regarding a controversial air and missile defense system Turkey intends to buy from a Chinese manufacturer. The paper also reports that Turkish Cypriot President Derviş Eroglu has said that his people are likely to accept whatever agreement he reaches with Greek Cyprus in a bid to finally end the Eastern Mediterranean's long-standing division. And from Tel Aviv, Israel's Jerusalem Post reports that an explosion has tore through a bus carrying South Korean Christian tourists from Sinai to the Israeli border, killing 4 people and wounding around 15. It also reports on Prime Minister Netanyahu saying that Iran has so far gained a great deal without giving up anything significant, as P5+1 gets set to resume talks at reaching a long-term agreement on Tehran's nuclear program. And from Iran, the Tehran Times reports on the P5+1 talks, which are due to resume tomorrow, with Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif saying that Tehran and major powers will try to set an agenda for the continuation of the nuclear talks during the meeting in Vienna. It also reports that Iran's largest private bank is suing the UK Treasury for some $4 million for what it alleges was lost business due to British sanctions against Iran. And now let's take a look at the top headlines from the UK. Times leads its front page reporting that the NHS Treatments Advisor has warned that the elderly would be denied new drugs under hard-nosed plans by ministers that prioritise patients who contribute to the economy. The paper also reports that Nick Clegg made his most explicit overture to Labour by saying that the party was starting to recognise reality after changing in recent months, and features a picture of Lupita Nyong'o's at last night's BAFTA Awards. The Daily Telegraph leads reporting that the NHS's own risk analysis has warned that patients' confidentiality could be undermined by the new medical records database, as the controversial database could be vulnerable to hackers or could be used to identify patients maliciously. The paper also says that ministers have been ordered to stop squandering British aid on wasteful projects, including climate change schemes in wealthy countries, and features a picture of Cate Blanchett, who won the award for Best Actress at the BAFTAs. And The Guardian's front page reveals that the flood-stricken communities, including those visited by David Cameron in the Somerset Levels and Yalding in Kent, have been left without planned defences following government funding cuts. It also reports that Nick Clegg has hinted at a possible post-election deal with Labour, in a move that will be seen as evidence of an attempt to thaw the Liberal Democrats' relationship with Ed Miliband, and features a picture of Chiwetel Ejiofor, who won the award for Best Actor for his role in 12 Years a Slave at the BAFTAs. And The Independent leads its front page reporting that the full scale of the damage being wreaked upon wildlife and ecosystems by flooding can be revealed today, as conservationists warn that Britain could have an absolutely devastating environment incident on its hands. It also reports that Nick Clegg has set out the first demand that the Liberal Democrats would make if they were asked by Ed Miliband to form a coalition government with Labour, which is don't break the bank. And now let's take a look at the top stories in international papers. China's Global Times reports that official data shows that China's new lending in January hit a 4-year high, indicating a resilient demand for credit and dismissing market concerns over possibly tight monetary policy and cooling economy. It also reports that a Chinese thriller took the top prize at the 64th Berlin International Film Festival. The International New York Times leads its front page reporting on Egyptian protesters, with young protesters saying that decades of stasis sowed seeds of violence. It also reports that utility workers dismantled the barricade outside the building housing Lviv Regional State Administration and Lviv Regional Council last night as protests in Ukraine continue. And Russia's Moscow Times reports that Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has accused the European Union of trying to create a sphere of influence in Ukraine at a meeting with Germany's new foreign minister as the political crisis that erupted in Kiev months ago continued to fester. It also takes a look at an investigation which shows that many multinational companies just do not want to talk about how they treat LGBT employees. For more updates, please visit us on Levant.tv. Thanks for watching us. Be sure to join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.